Need high-quality video to promote your event, business, or band? We can help.
We're Pixel Pond, a video production team based in the Pacific Northwest, providing high-quality content to clients across the U.S. and Canada.
Whether you want coverage of your live event to promote for next year, or need a camera and a camera operator for your next big project, we can accommodate projects of all sizes.
Your story is important. Visit pixelpondllc.com or send an email to info@pixelpondllc.com to get started today. We can't wait to work with you.
Parental warning. The following podcast is rated T for teen. Please podcast responsibly.
This time on Gamers Week podcast, Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced launches on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC on July 9. And ahead of the game's release, Ubisoft has launched a real-life hunt for a $500,000 treasure out there somewhere in the Caribbean. The actual treasure features minted gold coins worth $350,000 and a crystal skull with a red opal jewel embedded in it worth $150,000. Only one player will ultimately find the chest in the Caribbean and win the game. Do you have to physically be in the Caribbean and go find the dumb thing?
Yeah, because how are you going to, I mean, not everybody can afford a trip to the Caribbean.
Right.
You're going to end up as like a drug mule because you get captured.
They will steal your treasure and you'll be taken as a drug mule.
You're going to end up on like a documentary and be like, I was trying to get the Assassin's Creed chest and
right.
ended up with 18 pounds of cocaine in my ass.
Have your backups going, boys?
Yeah, before you even showed up.
Now I do. See, a gentle reminder. That's all I'm asking for.
When I remind you, I get attitude. And when I don't remind you, then I regret it and I get attitude. So
I didn't give you attitude just now.
You know what didn't need reminding? For me to hit record on Zencaster. All
right. It's going to be a night like that. I know it's trivia night, so emotions are high.
This one's going to be a good trivia night, too.
I'm ready.
Now, should you lose this trivia, that necklace needs to be taken off immediately. Immediately.
I like this.
Like on stream, you need to unclasp it and put it down.
If she wins, though, she has to have some kind of like in your face thing. It's fair is fair, my friend.
In my face. What? Like, I don't know how to do that.
Like, you have to take your shirt off.
Okay.
I think Ryan just wants to get you out of your shirt.
Are we ready to go?
I think so. The chat is restless already.
Well, let's give the people what they want. Ryan is awake, Zach, so no need to go and rustle the sleeping bear.
Like we were talking earlier, if we're going to give the people what they want, you have to take the socks all the way off.
All the way
off.
Oh,
fine.
People, seriously, if you aren't watching the streams live, you are missing so much. GoldenEye show feet. Never mind.
Ask and ye shall receive, GoldenEye.
All right, everyone, let's go ahead and get the show started because we have a very exciting night ahead of us. Welcome, everyone, to Gamers Week podcast. Like the name says, we analyze the best, worst, and weirdest headlines of the past week in the video game industry. This is episode 213, and today is Wednesday, May 20th, 2026. Thanks so much for tuning in, everyone. My name is Blue Williams, and I'll be your host for this evening. But as you can see, I'm not alone. I have two fine co-hosts with me. Please congratulate my first co-host on the launch of his new delivery service, Packages for MILFs. Group discounts are available, and you don't even need to tip him. He's bringing his own. Everyone, please welcome in Ryan Payne, a.k.a. retogamebrews.
I'm bringing in my own. That's the clincher. Like, that's... If you're going to have a slogan.
No thanks, brought my own.
And not to be outdone, my second co-host has announced the opening of his new laser hair removal salon called Pew Pew Pubes. He doesn't only own the company, he's its most valuable customer and will show his baby smooth gooch as evidence to anyone who asks. Please, everyone, say hello to the one and only Donnie G.
My BSG, my baby smooth gooch. Like, I go around and just like drop the shorts like, hey, feel this. Feel like, is that smooth? Is that really smooth? They're like,
and then you've got the business cards tucked between the cheeks and they can just take one.
oh, here, whoosh, take one. Like, wow, that smells so cinnamon. Cinnamon.
Got a weird diet.
Just a splash of cinnamon down there, keeps everything sweet.
Go Hobo Go says, Pew Pew Pubes is pure gold.
I agree.
Is there footage of one of your birthdays floating around somewhere out there on an 8mm Sony Handycam tape? Well, if so, you probably have back pain now. Your comfort deserves to evolve with you. That's why Blacklight is not just creating gaming chairs. They're building a movement for healthier, freer, and more inspired play, work, and creation. For listeners of the show, Blacklight is offering a 15% discount using coupon code GWP26. Visit blacklight.com/gamersweekpodcast or follow the link in the show notes to learn more. And let's move on to our reviews, reactions, and requests. Main Street Electrical Arcade says, so apparently, in addition to trying to sell caps for thousands of dollars, Ryan Cohen was also raiding the Game Informer vault as well for valuable memorabilia to sell to raise funds for GameStop to buy eBay.
Again, I don't know if you have $15 billion worth of memorabilia.
Look, guys, the very first issue of Game Informer, that's got to be worth like, what, $20,000, right?
Yeah, I'm sure he was probably looking for some of those games that, back during the grading craze, and you'd get the copies of something that would sell for like, I don't know, $400,000 or something ridiculous. But
yeah,
you're right. Unless that's a hella big vault, you're not making up $15 billion.
It's a huge vault.
I feel like a 10 graded Mario 64 still went for $1 million. So you need 1,000 of those for $1 billion, and 14,000 of those. I think that tanks the price, doesn't it? When you have 14,000 10 graded.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Mm-hmm.
NTSC Jessica says, Sonic Spinball, a game a dev team finished and thought, yeah, this is good enough, actually released, and did so for like 30 future re-releases. A state the super game won't even reach once. With a budget higher than the island of Tonga's yearly GDP, the super game is a bigger failure than Sonic Spinball. Let that steep.
Whoa.
So, yes, I was like, oh, man, this is targeted at Donnie.
Yeah. How dare you, NTSC Jessica, call Sonic Spinball a failure? That game is amazing. That game, I actually did was it a 1 credit clear or something like that with for the RGB high score? And I can't say enough good things about, like, I went through the 5 stages of Donnie.
I was going to say.
Game. I hated it at first, but then once I got into a rhythm and found the ins and outs of it, yeah, absolutely. I love Sonic Spinball. I might be the only one on the planet that does, but I love that game.
You were one of 2 people that didn't complain the entire time that was one of the games.
Was the other one Mega Retro Man?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because we know this.
I mean, he still hates the game, but at least he didn't complain.
And finally, Mogak says, eulogy for the Sega Super game. Your years were too short to live, yet too long to remain such a mystery. You resided in the space between emerald-colored stockholder meetings and chaos-shaded development cycles. May you find peace in your bonus life. Amen.
That's beautiful.
That was a lovely you googly.
Are you a you Googleizer?
All right, let's move on to our patron shoutouts.
Well, we couldn't do what we do without the help of our gorgeous patrons. Here are the generous folks supporting Gamers Week on Patreon. Fruitcakes, I Hate It When My Schwartz Gets Twisted, Pickled Pepper. Ducks with Thick Thighs. Absolutely the Best Podcast, A Work in Progress. Funyuns, The Spotify Comment Daddy. Bops and Dugnut. Blues Little Sis. Perler Daddy. Retro Gaming Dev. Retroblast Pat. BNT Zilligai. If he was Fat Cavill and is now Sexy Cavill, was there a time that he was known as Slightly Pudgy Cavill? Seven Castle Forest. Crunchy Kong. Artie the Strongest Man, Frank Grande, Love Retro BTW, Steven Sand, Ramboski, Terry Kinnair, Don't Make Me Pull This Car Over. Best part of waking up is games with coffee. Hybrid Divide, You Fall Before Me, the Let's Play Princess, La Shorty, the Pixel Pond family, including Shannon and Luke and the Ski-Ball Daddy, Zach, aka Old Cluster Nuts, Puzzle Butter, Number One, Blue Simp Gimp Pimp with a pet wimp chimp eating a crimp limp shrimp while riding a primp dimp blimp.
Wow.
First try.
Everyone give Johnny a hand.
Maybe two of them. John
He
Barron,
earned that.
Sassy Sody, Evo Lust, Cyram, need a little more boing in your doing? I sure do. Then head to your nearest gas station for some Angry Sasquatch brand mail enhancement pills. Mega Retro Man, Game of Troid, Maura Deeb, Michael, nervous? Yes. First time? No, I've been nervous lots of times. Lakite, Emo S, Bill Tucker, and you know, the bleeps, the sweeps, and the creeps.
That's when I started my drinking problem.
Picked the wrong way to stop sniffing glue. If you like what you hear today, and we really hope you do, please consider joining us on Patreon. Your support helps cover the cost of producing the show, as well as other cool stuff we'll be doing like prizes and giveaways. You'll also gain access to our bi-weekly patron-only bonus cast called Gamers Week Uncut, Patrons with Benefits. Visit patreon.com/gamersweek or follow the link in the show notes to learn more. And as a reminder, we're including the link of the GoFundMe for our patron Sheriff Snacks, aka Brandon, who is currently undergoing a battle with cancer. We love him, so please consider helping and sharing. And he was able to get outside for the first time today in a while. That's rocking.
Love it.
It's been a good day.
Like Ice Cube said.
All right, let's move on to the headlines.
All right, this headline segment is proudly sponsored by Absolutely the Best Podcast, a work in progress. Each episode, George and Zach discuss and rank all the best things, and right now they're ranking every movie in the Alien vs. Predator connected universe. This week, they got a trivia question for us. What NES game's Famicom version was designed to be a tie-in to the 1990 Kaizo Hayashi film, Zip Bang? In which a teenage boy transforms into his samurai ancestor to enter a supercomputer and clear it of its viruses. Visit them at absolutelythebest.net or follow the link in the show notes.
You should see the face Donnie is making if you're listening later.
Yeah, this is a lot of stuff that doesn't make
I might know this.
any sense to me.
The only thing I can think of is transforming into a samurai. It's the one where you attack with your hair.
Kabuki,
Quantum Fighter.
Crime Fighter.
Quantum Fighter. Kabuki
Quantum Fighter.
Yes.
Okay.
That's the one that comes to mind, but I don't know because it's Japan, so there's highly likelihood that there's a samurai game out there. God forbid.
It's like 1990, you're talking about enter a supercomputer. And I mean, the only thing I can think of that would relate to that would be Shadowrun, but that's for the Super Nintendo.
No.
You're not talking Metal Storm, are you?
The other thought I was having was Blaster Master, but you're not a samurai for one.
No,
and
you're
two,
like a little...
it was too old. I think it's, earlier on in the 80s that came out.
Blaster Master was like 87, 88, I think.
Yeah.
I think 88.
So, yeah, I don't think that would have tied in.
Yeah, I don't have an answer for this one. That's a good question.
I'm going to go with Kabuki Quantum Fighter.
I had no fucking clue. The answer is Kabuki Quantum Fighter.
Yes!
Is it really?
Yes!
Yep. Well done. Well done.
I think you and I kind of tag teamed at this one.
Giggity.
Yeah.
Like I Can't See says, that's a deep cut.
Yes.
Okay. Kabuki Quantum Fighter. Interesting.
All right, let's move on to the headlines. Microsoft is continuing its drive to revamp brand Xbox with the launch of a feedback platform that gives fans the chance to vote on community requests. Predictably, the request with the most votes is a return to exclusives. Microsoft's multi-platform push may have increased sales. Forza Horizon 5, for example, has found significant success on PlayStation 5, but it has come at the expense of alienating hardcore Xbox fans, some of whom want Microsoft to return to Xbox exclusivity. Earlier this month, it was reported that new Xbox boss Asha Sharma, is that the new drink?
That's the new drink.
I think we can drink
Xbox Boss.
Xbox boss Asha Sharma, drink, was treading carefully as she worked out what to do with exclusive games. Fans, though, have made their feelings loud and clear already, using the new Xbox Player Voice platform to push for exclusives. Xbox was built off of great game exclusives. You cannot sell any consoles without a reason to buy the console, reads the thread with the most votes so far. Other comments echo the sentiment. If you really care about Xbox, you have to bring back exclusives, one person said. Exclusives work for Sony and Nintendo, so why would it be different for Xbox, added another. The big question is, can Microsoft follow Sony's lead and retreat from multi-platform? Microsoft has a number of first-party titles already promised for PS5 in the future, such as Forza Horizon 6, all future Halo games, and Playground's Fable reboot, which is due out day one on PS5 this fall. So while hardcore Xbox fans clearly want their exclusives back, there is a question mark over whether Microsoft will agree.
So this reminds me of an analogy. The warden of a prison doesn't poll the prisoners for what to do next. Right?
Yeah.
So
we value your feedback.
Prisoners?
No, I mean, it's not a one-to-one analogy here, but the point being is, this is a business and they need to run this like a business. The reason that they think that they stopped doing exclusives was because honestly, they can make more money by selling the license and all that stuff to other platforms like PlayStation, right? So they're making money hand over fist by just saying, here, PlayStation, this is yours. Give us the cut. So I don't know. I don't think that that's a viable business decision for them to go back to exclusives. I mean, we've talked about exclusives being cool and what have you, and that it's a part of the landscape, or at least it has since, the very beginning. But I don't know if that makes sense anymore, based off of the fact that consoles cost so much, games cost so much to produce, and I don't know if the maths with exclusives anymore.
Yeah.
It makes a good decision when you're trying to sell consoles. Right. If you're sitting on a stock of consoles that you just can't push because your games are released on other platforms, what are you even doing with the console then? So if you want to sell those consoles, and if you're going to continue to make consoles, you have to bring back exclusivity. I would be a fan of that. I think that fosters competitiveness. And, competitiveness and commerce.
But the thing is, isn't Xbox moving away from consoles? I mean, they're making a freaking PC right now.
It's still a console, though. It's still a device. It's still a device you're playing. No. It's still a device you're playing its games on.
But I mean, their user interface is really just going to be what's on your PC right now, right? The Microsoft Xbox user interface, and it's just a PC.
I guess
to have all that loaded already. Let's be honest, it's a prefab PC. So I don't know if I would even call that a console.
Well, I think the idea of exclusives is a double-edged sword, as we've talked about.
Right.
Yes, it can drive console sales when they are killer, cannot miss exclusives. First Halo, yes, drives console sales. Most recent Halo, oh hell no.
Yeah,
nobody's buying an Xbox for that. So this feels a little bit like when you're a kid and your parents tell you you have to invite everyone in your class to your birthday party. I don't want them at my birthday party. This feels like the core Xbox fan base saying we don't want the other players at our birthday party. We don't want them to play with our toys, aka our exclusives. This just seems like it's a reason to go online and dunk on other players who decided to go with a different console than what you did. Because like you said, Brian, what business sense does it make to turn down sales on other platforms when there is demand? Just because your hardest core fan base, who, let's be honest, they're going to stick with you regardless. They are such hardcore fans that you would have to do a lot to push them away. this does not make a lot of sense unless Xbox is able to return to the formula that they had before, where their exclusives, like people are falling all over themselves to play them. And they haven't had that in a long time. Fable reboot might be the closest thing that they've had in a long time, but they've already promised it to PlayStation. So, oh well.
Yeah, and Forza 6 is banging right now. Everybody's playing that. Everybody's loving that game. But is that going to be enough to bring them back and say, oh, it's only available on Xbox consoles? Come and buy one of our consoles. By the way, we increased the price of these games.
Yeah. Come shell out $950 to buy our console to play this game.
Exactly.
You're telling me that the fan base that coined the phrase Sony pony is petty?
I know, weird, right?
But that's an interesting, because I hadn't thought about that angle, that the reason that they're voting for this is just to dunk on other people. But that does make a lot of sense. I'm sure it's not everyone's motivation for voting that, but you're right. There's probably a fair number of people who are who were so upset that they lost that ability to, shit on everyone on Twitter because they, like you said, chose a different console.
Well, and don't forget when Sony a couple years ago, they first announced that they were going to put their exclusives on PC, and people were punting their PS5s off the roof of buildings because they were so upset that somebody else got to come to their birthday party. This is what it all boils down to. The club is not fun if everybody's allowed in.
That's so ridiculous.
I mean, and if you look at Nintendo is going to do what Nintendo's going to do. They're like, they don't even care about this whole thing. They're like, hey,
they're not in the same sandbox.
Yeah, exactly. We're releasing our first party exclusives on Nintendo, and that's it. If you want to play this game, guess what? You're going to buy a Nintendo.
Go Hobogo says, I don't have a favorite console company. I just hope they all have fun. But yeah, this will be an interesting thing to see what they do, because I know Asha Sharma is falling all over herself to make the fanboys happy, even going so far as to, per their vote, rebranding Xbox so that now it's with all caps. Like that's the official branding of it, Xbox all caps, because that's what the fanboys wanted. So she's falling all over herself to make them happy. And I wonder if this is the place where they're going to draw the line.
Like, why? Who cares? Now that it's in capital letters, I'm going to buy myself an Xbox. Come on,
because it's edgy and cool, extreme. I mean, that's what it.
Actually, I think what was it? Simon Asher said, "Oh no, are they going to rebrand it as something like Extreme Xbox X exclusives?"
Oh God, yeah,
they might.
Ridiculous. But I gotta say, she's still doing well, as far as, at least from a PR standpoint, the optics are still looking good. So kudos to the new Xbox boss, Asha
Sharma. Is the next thing going to be, hey, can we have the Xbox consoles preloaded with some nudes? That was the highest request in from the
That's what I meant about the warden and the prisoners. They're like, hey, can you set us free?
Can we have less sodomy? No, you may not.
But then the other half is voting for more sodomy.
It was a close vote. 51% voted more sodomy.
All right, next up, Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced launches on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC on July 9. And ahead of the game's release, Ubisoft has launched a real-life hunt for a $500,000 treasure out there somewhere in the Caribbean. Before you make your way, though, understand that you'll need to pay at least $40 to participate in the hunt. This treasure hunt is a result of a collaboration with real-world scavenger hunt maker Unsolved Hunts, and in order to get started, you'll need to pay for clues, starting with the Deckhand Pack that you can purchase for $39.99. It comes with a digital version of the treasure hunt game, which includes clues, rules, and more. However, you can pay more at various tiers for additional goodies, like a physical version of the game, a themed notebook, other pirate games, and more. The actual treasure is sitting in a handcrafted replica of the Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced chest and features minted gold coins worth $350,000 and a crystal skull with a red opal jewel embedded in it worth $150,000. To find the treasure, you'll need to solve 15 riddles. Ubisoft and Unsolved Hunts expects players to spend up to 5 years trying to accomplish this. Only one player will ultimately find the chest in the Caribbean and win the game.
Can you imagine the person that just not even pays for anything?
He just stumbles upon it.
He's snorkeling. He's like, They're like, no, you can't have that. Like, bullshit. I just found this. What are you talking?
Yeah, I have so many questions about this. And I wanted to go onto this site and see if they answer some of these questions, because I can't possibly be the only one who has these questions, but I didn't have time to. Like, first off, is the chest actually physically sitting out there somewhere in the Caribbean, or it's just like you have to find coordinates and then you win the chest? Because if it's going to be sitting out there for 5 years, odds are somebody might stumble upon it.
Exactly.
Do you have to have people out there guarding it the whole time just in case? Because this is the kind of thing that people would murder over.
Oh, yeah. I think they might have it like tracked or whatnot.
This is a combination between like Sword Quest from Atari and the Gunters from Ready Player One.
Uh-huh.
But the problem you run into, okay, so with Sword Quest back in the day, you had to solve riddles and you had to play the game to figure out what the answers were and stuff. And then if you got it right, you got to... But there was no AI back then. So you weren't going to be able to use AI to cheat. Right. In the Gunters thing, it's all of these quests and you have to figure out rules of riddles and based off of some dude's history. So there's... AI might help, but probably not. Where the riddles just... throw a bunch into a bunch of AIs and just keep pumping out answers and see what, like, it's throw it in the wall, it sticks. Yeah. So nobody is going to actually take this to the point in which you're like, no, I'm not going to cheat. I just want to figure it out on my own. And so I don't know. Is this going to be as fun when ChatGPT figures out everything for you?
And even if you were just randomly guessing coordinates, just trying to like brute force the answer, it would take you less than 5 years. I'm pretty sure.
I agree. Yeah, GoldenEye said I'd cheat.
Right? It doesn't make a lot of sense. And do you have to physically be in the Caribbean and go find the dumb thing?
Yeah, because how are you going to, I mean, not everybody can afford a trip to the Caribbean.
Right.
You're going to end up as like a drug mule because you get captured.
They will steal your treasure and you'll be taken as a drug mule.
You're going to end up on like a documentary and be like, I was trying to get the Assassin's Creed chest and ended up with 18 pounds of cocaine in my ass. You know?
This contest is going to ruin families. Like people spending so much money trying to win this thing. If I take out a loan of $250,000 and the whole thing is worth $500,000, I'm still making money.
Right.
And Zach brings up a point, not to mention the liability. Someone could drown trying to find it.
If it's in, I mean, you think of the Caribbean, you think of the waters and whatnot. It could possibly be sitting on an island someplace, just like buried underneath a coconut tree.
Coconut the spot.
In international waters?
The pirates are coming.
You wanted pirates, Sim. Here you go. And then
look at me.
The third and perhaps not final question, but the final question I have about it right now is 5 years. This game is so not going to be relevant still in 5 years. Nobody's going to give up.
It would be different if it was like in-game stuff like they did with Sword Quest and that stuff. So you had to like figure it out in the game. Then more people would play it and they would be playing it all the time. Like that would absolutely make sense. But you're right. Outside the game, nobody's going to be playing it. Even the people looking for this fucking thing. Right. They don't care. And then where's the incentive to buy it? Yeah, you have to spend $40 to participate in it. Okay. So
at the very least $40, but you can purchase more.
Well, and the thing is though, you purchasing more doesn't help you any addition. Well, you get a physical copy of the game.
You get a notebook.
Ooh.
Yeah, so you can write down all your failed attempts to find the treasure.
Whole 4,000 has resulted in no findings.
I don't hate the idea, like in theory, searching for real life thing, but just the logistics of it, there's no way.
This is the same as some of those contests back in the 80s and 90s with like Pepsi, where like you open up a can and there's real money in there that the new kids on the block wanted to put in. So bing, you pop it open. There's a $100 bill. Or you're looking for those caps like underneath. Like, oh, does that have the Super Nintendo logo? Yeah, for me to find. You have to spend a little bit of money to win some stuff.
Donnie, you cheated?
No.
Somebody chokes on the $100 bill and sues.
I mean, even if you didn't, you could fake it. At the end of the day, though, super jealous of the person who gets a crystal skull, right? And you could, like years later, you can claim like it's one of the mysterious crystal skulls that, have like alien powers, like an Indiana Jones,
Yeah.
You should take it to Pawn Stars and see what they'll offer you. For it.
Best I can do is $2.50. So this kind of thing should have been done when the game first came out.
I agree.
Or some other game like Sea of Thieves. Mm-hmm. That would make sense to do something like a treasure hunt with that. But a game that's been out since, looks at my watch, 20? Is it a 20-year-old game?
It might be close.
Is it really? Oh, man.
No, sorry.
This is a remake. But
Black Flag came out on the PS3, and that was probably 2009, 2010. So we're looking at maybe 15 years.
Don't say that.
I don't even say it was 2011. So, yeah, 14, 15 years.
Please stop mathing, please.
I don't know if it's going to bring about the amount of hype that they're hoping for.
2013.
2013. Okay. So 13 years.
I don't know. It seems difficult and prohibitive, and your odds of actually winning are
minuscule.
Yeah, it's going to end up like the Sword Quest one where, like, you know, what was it? Jack Warner just ended up keeping the shit.
Because nobody found it. He's like, all right, that's just ours.
Yep.
Do we then, as part of this Gamers Week podcast, do we come up with some sort of contest to coincide with this treasure hunt?
Find the golden butt plug.
Yeah.
Ooh. Yeah.
I'll give you a secret of where it's at.
I think everybody goes, no, we know where it is.
GPS locator keeps going to Donnie's work.
Yeah.
All right, and last up, a bunch of mom and pop video game stores have received mysterious shipments of one of the PS4's rarest games, Poop Slinger. If you're unfamiliar with the tale of Poop Slinger, it's a pretty interesting one. The PS4 game was released in 2018 on PSN with a physical release in 2019. The physical release was handled by Limited Rare Games, not to be confused with the more established and well-known games distributor Limited Run Games. However, as you might imagine, there wasn't a ton of demand for a game called Poop Slinger, especially when it was available digitally. As a result, few copies were made and even fewer were sold. Although it was estimated there were fewer than 100 copies in circulation, Sony requires a minimum of 1,000 copies to be manufactured for physical PlayStation games. Still, no one knew where the remaining 900 or so were. Due to its rarity, it became a hot item online, and copies have been listed for upwards of $1,000 on sites like eBay. Last week, however, things got more interesting. Those missing copies started showing up at independent gaming stores across the country. YouTuber and game store owner K-Quarter claimed that 39 stores had received 6 sealed copies each, for a total of 234 copies released into the wild. Still, no one actually knows where these games came from. The return address was for another game store, which was reportedly just as confused as those who received the package. It has been theorized that someone stumbled upon excess stock of Poop Slinger in a warehouse or a storage unit and opted to give it away. Others have suggested the developer or someone involved with the game may have decided to offload extra copies they had stashed somewhere. The whole situation only provokes more questions than answers. It'll be interesting to see if the story develops further or if the chronicles of Poop Slinger remain an unsolved mystery. If you're interested in playing Poop Slinger yourself, it's available on PSN for $4.99.
$4.99. Money well spent.
Simon says this is part 1 of the Black Flag puzzle.
Poop Slinger.
Yep.
So a loose copy. So just the CD.
A loose stool copy.
No, well played. Well played, sir.
That joke stinks.
Goes for nice. Goes for $527.64.
Dang.
Holy shit.
A complete copy goes for $849, and a new one goes for $1,700.
So it's a little bit like getting the golden ticket for Willy Wonka.
Right. I've got a golden poop. Babe.
Only it's brown. So on the back, it says Poop Slinger is a casual poop launcher game. That right there.
Everyone's favorite genre.
Yeah. What's your favorite genre of games? Oh, casual poop slingers.
Yeah.
Where poop and slingshots combine for one heck of a smelly experience.
If this game wasn't made in 2018, I would think it was an AI game.
Oh, yeah, right?
Yeah. But if you have Poop Slinger and this, in my opinion, fits well back in the 90s when you had games like Booger Man.
Right.
I think there was another game that dealt with like either flatulence or barfs or vomits or whatever. But like that to me, it's home. It's sitting right next to the Sega Genesis copy of Booger Man.
I guess, though, if you're going to have a game, whatever it is, that's worth so much money and is so rare, sending it off to some mom and pop shops as a surprise is a nice thing to do with it.
I mean, you're not sending it to GameStop because we know what Ryan Cohen would do with it.
Oh my gosh. $10,000 poop slingers.
Man, if you had a copy though, and some of them actually sold for 10 grand, I'd be like, all right, what's Wada doing these days?
Ooh, sealed, graded. Right. Maybe he's trying to flush the value. No?
I would have laughed if I wasn't drinking at the moment.
Okay. Well, I was trying to make you spit out your drink, but
it wasn't that funny.
I'm sorry.
No, it was kind of a turd.
How many more puns can we make? So if you got your hands on a copy of Poop Slinger, now's the time before the price of it goes down. So I'd throw it up on eBay, see where it goes. The last time that one sold was 2019. So
it still has this level of mystique about it, even though nobody has bought one in 7 years.
Correct.
Who wants to play this game? Like, what? You're just going around town and flinging poop at people.
Because you said the loose discs go for $700 whatever dollars or whatever it was. You said 500. Who's opening this and playing it?
Apparently, out of the 100 that sold, somebody did and sold it at one point.
I bet they did.
It's like, what is this crap? Literally. Let's sell this little nugget.
Keep going. Keep going.
Are you almost there?
Yeah.
All right, let's move on to our top 3 new releases.
Forza Horizon 6, Xbox Series X and S, and PC. Discover the breathtaking landscapes of Japan in over 550 real-world cars and become a racing legend in Forza Horizon's biggest open-world driving adventure yet. Lego Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight. PS5, Xbox Series X and S, PC. Rise as the Dark Knight and experience the essential Batman story in a bold, action-packed adventure with hard-hitting combat, an open-world Gotham City, and the signature Lego charm that fans know and love. Ooh, swear to me. Yoshi and the Mysterious Book, Switch 2. Play as Yoshi and help a mysterious talking book named Mr. E remember the creatures living within his pages. They're inside me? Open him up. Explore colorful habitats and open him up. Wow. And experiment with each creature to learn all kinds of surprising facts across every page. On your journey, you might find Bowser Jr. popping up in habitats. What could he be up to? Based on these wonderful descriptions, Ryan, what are you picking this week?
So I've never played a Forza game. It looks gorgeous. Don't get me wrong. It looks amazing. It looks like you can drive at one point with like the A-Team van, which is cool. Yeah. But having not played Forza 1 through 5, probably not going to go with Forza 6.
I've never seen Fisting Fireman 1 through 5.
Which brings me to Lego Batman. I've never played a Lego Batman game or a Lego game for that matter.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Never played Lego Star Wars. Never played any of that stuff. The movies I've seen, which they're funny and they're entertaining, but I don't know. I don't know what it is about Lego games that it's not like I'm dying to play. As I understand, they're super fluid, tight controls. I mean, obviously the art style is intentional. I get it. It's just never made myself, get to that point. Which brings me to Yoshi and the Mysterious Book. What in the is this?
Open me up, explore me.
So it's like you're Yoshi trying to discover animals that are in the book, and the animals do different things, and you're platforming when you discover the animals. And like, what fucking acid trip was you or made during the creation of this game? I don't understand what you're supposed to do. I'm assuming it's super cozy and maybe it's something you can do like but for the biggest thing too is it's on Switch 2. Don't have a Switch 2. Just went up $50, so probably not gonna get a Switch 2.
So in Yoshi's Island 2, when they run into that plant that makes them high, this is what they see.
That's it. I just don't understand what the logic is behind this game. It just doesn't make sense to me. So I'm going to go with our fourth option here, which the patrons had the opportunity to vote on. And our fourth option is I would rather poop out a cactus. So this week, I'd rather poop out a cactus.
I think we should see you prove that.
I said I'd rather. I didn't say I will.
Like, are we talking like a Death Valley cactus that's like 6 feet tall, or just like one of those?
Like a Seguro cactus? Yeah.
Look at this nerd. Like, if that kind of shit's on the trivia, I'm going to be very upset. Blue, what about you? What are you picking?
You know, on paper, this is a great week. Forza Horizon 6 looks great, getting great reviews. I haven't heard anybody say anything bad about it. I'm just a little bit not feeling a new driving game. Like there was Gran Turismo 7, and then I just don't feel that I need more driving game. I might be driving gamed out. Lego Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight. This looks like a hardcore Batman fans collectathon wet dream, basically. There are so much stuff in this game, so many Easter eggs and nods to the various eras of Batman that if you love Batman, even if you don't necessarily love Lego Batman, I feel like this would be your game. I, too, am not into the Lego games, and I'm not into Batman, but this one is, I guess, at least open world, so it might be more fun than usual. And that brings me to Yoshi and the Mysterious Book. I didn't get a lot of mileage out of Yoshi and the Crafted World, and it seems like Nintendo is taking Yoshi and making him their focal point for their games for very young kids. Like Takanen says in the chat, sometimes you just need a super easy piece of colorful eye candy, and that's where the Yoshi games come in, and I think that's 100% correct. But I just don't know if it's worth a full price new Nintendo game rate for me to play it for a couple hours and go meh.
Right.
So unfortunately this week I'm probably joining you in Cactus Land.
Cactus Land for both of you. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not happy about it though.
Holding each other's hands for support as you're like trying to poop out that
no, this is going to be like Lamaze. I'm going to be like, push, push,
breathe, right? What about you, Donnie?
So we'll start with Yoshi and the Mysterious Book. Like you guys said, this looks a little bit childish. And while I think Yoshi is probably due for a great platforming game, this is not screaming out to me like Super Mario Brothers Odyssey and Super Mario Brothers Wonder did. So I'm going to take a pass on Yoshi and the Mysterious Book. Plus, I don't have a Switch 2. Don't plan on getting one. Forza Horizon 6. Now, we have Gran Turismo 7 downstairs. I have not touched a console in I don't know how long. Like I said, it's all the way downstairs in the basement. That's where my kids have all of our consoles there. I stick mainly, I'm high above in my kingdom on my PC where I play everything. So it takes a little bit for me to go downstairs and actually hang out and play some stuff. But it does look amazing. I have, I think, a copy of Forza 4 or something like that on the Xbox Series X. No, sorry, on the Xbox One. And I play it every once in a while. I play driving games every once in a while. But if there's a way to play this and play online with like other people in our Discord and with you guys, and we could do that, I think this might be something I could pick up. Which leads me to Lego Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight. I am a huge Batman fan. I am a huge Lego game fan. My kids and I, through the years of them growing up, we have played tons and tons and tons of Lego games. The very first one we played was the Lego Marvel Superheroes, which we had a lot of fun. We still quote that game in this house to this day.
Nice.
Lego Batman, watching the trailer. I did see Batman discovering the Batcave with the flashlight, and all of these like little white Lego pieces were coming down on him and just sitting there. And I don't know if that was supposed to be rain or if that was bat shit or something else. It looked funny. Those are the hilarious things that you get from these Lego games. And I am 100% looking forward to picking up Lego Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight.
I got to be honest with you, I wasn't picturing that. So thank you for surprising me.
You're welcome.
You're not as predictable as I thought.
You shut your mouth.
Webhead says, Poop Slinger 2, Cactus Edition. So, of course, we did ask the patrons what they are interested in this week. 18% of people voted for Forza 6. 23% of people voted for both Yoshi and the Mysterious Book and rather Poop Out the Cactus. But the winner was 36% with Lego Batman.
Nice.
Very nice.
All right, before we jump into our next segment, do you mind if I take a quick bio break?
Told you farted before the...
It wasn't.
It wasn't a fart.
It's not a poop slinger moment. It's going to be a number one. Thank you very much. All right, I'll be right back.
Ducks in Disguise says, Lego Guano. Wow, such detail.
There are so many other movie series that Lego could do and just rake in the cash.
I want to see Lego tackle the horror IP.
Ooh, that would be something.
Yeah.
Nightmare on Elm Street, Hellraiser.
Yeah,
Freddy.
Hellraiser was exactly the one I was thinking of. Like ripping off the skin and the Legos are going everywhere.
Oh my God, that would be amazing.
Oh God, what did I walk into?
Cyrum said, have a nice piss. See you next trip.
It was nice. It was. I appreciate that. Look at that. All right, so before we move on, let's take a quick break to talk about our sponsor. This segment is proudly sponsored by the Retro Game Club podcast. It's a fantastic family-friendly retro gaming podcast, and each episode, Rob and a guest pick 2 games to play and discuss, as well as news, interviews, and other topics. This week, they want to know, what game collection would you want that hasn't been released yet? Visit them at retrogameclub.net or follow the link in the show notes.
Mario Kart.
Like a Mario Kart collection, so like a... Okay. Not a bad one.
Yep.
I'm going to go with the Quintet collection, which is Soul Blazer, Illusion of Gaia, ActRaiser, and Terranigma.
Nice.
Give me all 4 of those. Chef's kiss. If you want to do like a 2D HD remake of all those at the same time, I'm not going to complain.
I'm trying to... Is there a Castlevania collection?
Yeah. There is. I have it.
Okay. Oh, you
There's
do?
2, actually.
Yeah, it includes the shitty arcade one, too. Like, one where you're this fucking big on the screen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a very good question. I'm not sure. The only other thing that I can think of would be like an FMV collection of like the games on the Sega CD or 3DO.
Right.
Because you got to think the amount of games that you could fit on a disc now.
Oh, good Lord. Yeah, like 2025.
Mm-hmm.
Not a problem.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, so it is time for trivia. I am Ryan, aka Retro Game Brews, and I will be your host for this evening. It is for all the marbles, all the kit and caboodle. The winner of today will officially be either the same podcast daddy for trivia or the new podcast trivia daddy.
So that means you're taking yourself out of the running.
Well, I mean...
Yes, because it was a combined effort.
Right.
You had to lose 3 times in a row. You've lost twice. So if I hold the daddy title, then it will be up for you two to take me down.
It is true.
And then whoever gets the luxury of winning that third one will get that daddy title.
Okay. I'm not sure about these rules. We might have to hash these out later.
All right. So as anyone who is familiar with our trivia, what we have is 4 different categories with 4 different questions, and each one of those are, of course, multiple choice. So we are the rule of 4. 4 questions, 4 categories, 4 multiple choice answers. If the person who chooses the topic gets the correct answer the first time, they get a total of 2 points. However, if they get it wrong, the next person has the right to steal, and they get 1 point. The winner with the most points at the end shall be our podcast trivia daddy. Now, I'm thinking of a number 1 through 10. I would like you, Donnie, to choose your number first, and then Blue, you go second.
I remember the last time when I guessed Blue's number right off the bat. Ryan, I'm going to say your number is 8.
8. Blue, what's your choice?
7.
Blue wins. It was 2 today.
You piece of shit. Your price is righted me.
All right. So today's categories are You Shall Not Pass This Trivia, Lord of the Rings trivia.
Oh boy.
Space, mostly empty, surprisingly weird. Hell yeah, about beer trivia. And then finally, Big Men, Tiny Belts, about Grand Sumo.
Oh my God.
So these are all stuff I know that you guys are going to have to figure out.
Okay.
All right.
My chat is hidden.
Chat is hidden.
Oh, yep.
Yes.
Goodbye, chat.
All right. So, Blue, you are up first. What category are you going with?
Space.
Space. All right. First question is, what planet has a day longer than its year? Is it A, Mercury, B, Venus, C, Mars, or D, Neptune?
Mercury.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. Donnie, for the steal.
The answer is obviously clear. It's Neptune.
Is that your final answer?
That's my final answer, and it's a correct one.
And you're both wrong. The answer is Venus. One full rotation takes about 243 Earth days, but only takes 225 Earth days to orbit the sun. Huh. All right.
Great.
Donaldo, you
Also
are
a great
up.
start. Let's go with Ale Yeah.
Hell yeah. Beer trivia. All right. First question. During the construction of which ancient wonder were workers reportedly paid partly in beer? Pyramids of Giza, the Great Wall of China, the Roman Colosseum, or the Parthenon in Greece?
Oof. The first thing that popped in my head was the Great Wall of China, but I don't think that's correct. If you think of like Rome, that was more so wine. Oh God, I could have kicked myself in the ass. Let's just do the Parthenon, Greece.
Parthenon in Greece. I'm sorry, that is incorrect. Blue for the steal.
See, the first one that popped into my mind was the Pyramids of Giza, but wasn't that built by slaves? I think mostly. So you're probably not paying them at all.
You give them a treat.
Right.
It's a hot day. Enjoy a warm beer.
I'm going to go with it, though. It was in my gut. I'm going to go with it.
So you're going to go final answer, Pyramid of Giza?
Yep.
Blue, you are correct. Evidence suggests workers building the pyramid received daily rations of bread and beer. And by the way, that's actually a misconception that they were slaves. They, in fact,
Actually.
Yeah.
Actually.
Okay.
Blue, you are up.
God.
Let's go Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Rings. Whew. Bold. I appreciate it. All right. The Wizard of Lord of the Rings, a.k.a. the Istari, are Gandalf the Grey, Saruman the White, Radagast the Brown, but there are two others of the same color. What color are they? Blue? Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
That is correct. Okay, I guess I don't have to go any further on that one. They were sent to Middle Earth in the Far East to disrupt Sauron's forces, but were never heard from again. They are the two blue wizards. Very good. Did you know that one?
Of course I knew it. I didn't need you to say the answer.
I'm surprised. I didn't know you were like a Lord of the Rings fan.
I'm not. I don't know why I know that.
Interesting. All right, Donaldo, what are we going with?
Intimidation factor.
You shall not pass this trivia. Let's go with that one.
All right. By what name did the elves of Middle Earth call Gandalf during his travels? Is it Thrankum, Olorin, Mithrandir, or Incanus?
God, it's either number 2 or number 3. Say number 2 again.
Olorin.
And number 3?
Mithrandir.
Mithrandir. I think it's number 3, Mithrandir.
Final answer?
Final answer.
You are correct, Donnie. Yeah. It translates to Grey Pilgrim or Wanderer.
Didn't what's her name call Gandalf that name in the movie Mithrandir?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, all right. Mm-hmm. Yeah, suck it, Blue.
Don't tempt me.
Score update. Blue is currently in the lead with 3 points. Donnie is in second, obviously, with 2. Very good.
And Loki's going to town. He's
Yeah,
like,
Loki likes that one.
congratulating me. It's like, all right, Donnie.
All right. Blue, what are we going with?
Let's go Lord of the Rings again.
Wow. Okay. 3 in a row. All right. What was the name of the famed pony of Tom Bombadil's who took care of the Hobbit's ponies after they escaped the Barrow Downs? A, Fatty Lumpkin, B, Sharp Ears, C, White Sox, or D, Tom Tom?
Tom Tom?
Is that your final answer?
Sure.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect.
Okay, what were the other three?
Fatty Lumpkin, Sharp Ears, White Sox.
I was going to say Tom Tom. Fatty Lumpkin, final answer.
Donnie, you are correct. Fatty Lumpkin is the answer. Very good. Very good. All right, Donnie, you're up.
Let's close it out. Let's close out. You shall not
Holy
pass.
shit. So we are done with Lord of the Rings after this one. All right. Which of the Valar was said to be a smith and created the race of dwarfs? Is it Ulmo, Manwë, Mandos, or Alye? Or Alle?
There's not a single word of that question I understand.
Yeah. Okay. Say that again.
Which of the Valar was said to be a smith and created the race of dwarfs? To give you a clue, Valar were like the highest choir of angels. They're like almost gods.
Okay.
It's Ulmo, Manwë, Mandos, or Alye, or Alle. There we go.
The first one.
Ulmo?
Ulmo. Yeah. Final answer.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect.
Okay.
Let's go with the fourth one.
Ale?
Yeah. Why not?
Blue, you are correct. He created the dwarfs in secret to teach and love children of his own.
See, because I figured he wouldn't include an answer he couldn't say unless it was right.
It's good. That's good logic. All right, Blue, you're up.
Let's go back to space.
So that one's gone.
Yep.
Okay.
What is the largest volcano in the solar system known as?
Bloody hell.
Mauna Leo, Orissa Mons, Olympus Mons, Tambora.
Mauna Leo.
Mauna Leo Figaro.
The second one.
Orissa Mons?
Yeah.
Final answer?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect.
Yeah, he didn't say that one correctly. So your whole logic is flawed.
Donnie, you're up.
Let's do the Olympus one.
Olympus Mons, final answer?
Final answer.
I'm sorry, Donnie, but you are correct. Olympus Mons on Mars is about 13 to 16 miles tall, roughly making it 2.5 times taller than Mount Everest.
So it's a Donnie Mons. Yeah, okay.
Well played. All right, Donnie, you're up.
Let's try Ale Yeah again.
Hell yeah. Which country drinks the most beer per capita? A, Germany, B, United States, C, Ireland, or D, Czechia or
Jesus.
Czech Republic?
Chechnya?
Not Chechnya.
Sorry.
Czechia or the Czech Republic is what one
Czechia.
says now.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's see which stereotype holds up.
Right.
Is what you're saying.
The redneck drinker, the Irish drinker, the German. Good Lord. I mean, come on. Either one of these is a great answer.
Mm-hmm.
Like with Ireland, with how small it is, you would think that they would drink like just tons and drink people out of the water. I got to go with Germany.
Final answer?
Final answer.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect.
Yeah. Son of a bitch.
Blue?
Per capita, so per person or per total population?
Per person.
Wait a minute. I didn't get that clue. So,
Well,
You did not?
Well, that's what per capita means, so I don't think I have to truly explain it.
if so
Just asking,
facto,
like-
I want another try.
Clarification. I'm going to go Ireland.
Final answer?
Final answer.
The answer is incorrect. It is Czechia. The average person in the Czech Republic drinks about 121 to 152 liters of beer per year.
Holy shit.
Damn.
Average is a little less than half a liter a day.
Yeah, I was doing that math in my head. Holy shit.
All right. Nobody gets points on this one. Blue, you are up.
Beer.
Beer it is. Which accidental discovery may have helped lead to the first beers in ancient Mesopotamia? Is it A, rainwater fermenting fruit in clay bowls? B, wild yeast growing in bread-making pots and grain containers? C, heated river water creating alcohol naturally? Or D, grain silos with leaky roofs led to a fermented drink?
The first one.
Rainwater fermenting fruit in clay bowls?
No.
Is that your final answer?
No, the second one. The bread one. The bread one.
Wild yeast growing in bread-making pots and grain containers?
Yeah.
Which one is it?
Final answer. Correct. Yes.
Should have stuck with the first one.
The grain mixed with water and were accidentally left too long and fermented due to the leftover yeast from bread making. Some people tried the sludge and thus started brewing beer.
You know, hats off to those people who's going to drink sludge and found something amazing.
I'm thirsty, dude.
Here, have this. All right.
All right, Donna, you're up.
Let's close out Ale Yeah.
Hell yeah, it is. Which country once classified beer as a breakfast food? A, Germany, B, Belgium, C, Iceland, or D, Norway?
That seems like something Belgium would do. So I'll go with Belgium. Final answer.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect.
I was thinking Belgium as well. Let's go Germany.
I'm sorry, that's also incorrect. The answer is Norway.
Norway.
Historical parts of Scandinavia, weak quote-unquote table beers were commonly consumed throughout the day, including breakfast, because water quality could not be reliable.
Weak table beer.
Ew, gross.
What's the score?
It is currently 6-4. We are out
Meaning
of
who's-
questions. Oh, sorry. Blue's in the lead, 6-4. We have closed out Ale Yeah, and you shall not pass this trivia.
I really don't want to go to the sumo one, so let's go back to space.
Space it is. Which of these space facts is true? A, the sun is yellow. B, our closest neighboring star is Tau Ceti. C, the universe is 4.6 billion years old. Or D, a teaspoon of neutron star material weighs approximately 1 billion tons.
I thought our closest star was Alpha Centauri. Well, but only one of those is correct.
Correct.
Oh, damn. Okay. I was looking for the incorrect one. Will you say it one more time, please?
The sun is yellow. Our closest neighbor is Tau Ceti. The universe is 4.6 billion years old. Teaspoon of neutron star materia. I keep going to that. Played too much Final Fantasy VII. Weighs approximately 1 billion tons.
Let's say the last one is correct.
Teaspoon of neutron star material.
Yeah.
Low material.
Material.
Final answer.
Final answer.
You are correct.
Come on, man.
A 4-point lead going into f***ing
This is
sumo.
fucking ridiculous. I knew it was going to be this kind of bullshit trivia.
Come on. Everybody's got it.
Oh, my
It's a fair guessing game.
It is.
Oh yeah. Let's see those. Keep those hands up for the rest of the.
So
let's
Whatever you
go
want.
with. Let's go with that one. It's a neutron.
So the sun is not yellow, it's white.
White.
Our closest neighbor is Proxima Centauri, not Alpha Centauri.
I was close.
And the universe is 13.8 billion years old.
You mad, bro?
Just un poquito.
All right, Donnie, you're up.
Oh, geez. What category am I going to pick? Let me think. Big men, tiny belts.
Big man, tiny belts. Before a grand sumo match begins, why do wrestlers throw salt into the ring? To increase grip for their feet, to honor the emperor, to purify the ring, or to mark where they plan to start from?
I believe it's. Oh God. This is a coin flip. I believe it's to purify the ring.
Final answer?
Yeah.
You are correct.
Excellent. That 4-point lead just got cut in half.
It's said to ward off evil spirits as well as part of the Shinto traditions. Or Shinto. Yeah,
Shinto, whatever. Tomato, potato.
How many questions left? There are 4 questions left.
Oh, so there's one more
3?
space left.
Oh, is okay.
I'll take space.
Use.
You going to go with space?
I'm going to go space.
All right. Astronomers have combined the light from all the stars in the universe and discovered it is what color?
Ron Burgundy?
White, beige, pale blue, or yellow?
Beige light. All the colors.
It's taupe.
All the colors.
Taupe.
That guy said it was tan and taupe.
Taupe. Exactly.
Yeah.
You yelling
Well, I
at
mean,
me?
if you take watercolors and you mix all the colors and you get brown sludge, I don't know if that translates, but I'll go with that.
There is no brown sludge.
No,
is
the
it?
beige. I'll go with the beige. It's such an odd choice. Why would you put it in there if it wasn't true?
All right. Well, you got a good point because you are correct. A slightly warm off-white beige color nicknamed Cosmic Latte.
Ooh,
Cosmic Latte. What the
I like that.
You're setting
Cosmic
us back,
latte.
Ryan. You see what's happening? You're setting us back.
Dude, I'm not doing this on purpose. It's not my fault you suck at trivia.
Suck at scientific trivia.
All right. Donnie, you're up.
Yeah, okay.
What is buried underneath every professional Grand Sumo ring, known as the doyo, before the tournament? Rice and ceremonial coins, dried squid and chestnuts, salt and sake, or locks of hair from the previous tournament winner?
I don't think sumos cut their hair off. That doesn't make a lot of sense. Let's say salt and sake. Final answer.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect.
Okay.
What are the other choices?
Rice and ceremonial coins, dried squid and chestnuts, and locks of hair from the previous winner.
I mean, I think Donnie's right. They don't cut their hair off, but you wouldn't need to cut it all off to bury locks of hair.
True, but it looked kind of weird if they...
Yeah. Let's go rice and coins.
Rice and coins, is that your final answer?
Sure.
You are incorrect.
Was it the
I have a
hair?
hard skip beat.
Dried squid and chestnuts.
Oh.
Called the Doyo Matsuri, it is held with offerings where are buried beneath the ring to honor the gods and pray for safety. Good matches.
So we have 2 questions left, and Blue is up by 4 points.
Correct.
Correct? Yeah.
Correct.
So
Means I win.
this is f***ing ridiculous. You have set us back by like at least 6 months.
I love that you're hating on me because you didn't get the answers right. I mean, these are all fair. Let's be honest. They were all fair.
They were all fair. They were exceedingly fair, and they were good questions. And I think it's the power of the Daddy Medallion. It's like the Ring of Power. It's choosing who it wants to stay with.
These were great questions. Yeah, I've never seen any greater questions asked. Yeah, they're right up my alley.
All right, Blue, you up for the next one?
I am.
Why does the referee in Grand Sumo carry a dagger? In case they judge incorrectly, identify senior referees, to cut ceremonial ribbons, or self-defense?
In case they judge incorrectly.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
Seppuku.
You're spot on with that, Donnie. And the refs in the old days would occasionally perform seppuku if they judged winner incorrectly. This is not done today, but the tradition of the dagger continues.
I feel like Downey wants to commit seppuku right now.
All right. And finally, what unusual tradition?
C, final answer.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. The question was, what unusual tradition is used to write the official Grand Sumo rankings? Banzake. A, written entirely by hand in special calligraphy. B, carved in wood blocks. C, painted onto special silk. Or D, it's written in red ink with the formula is a closely held secret.
Red ink.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. Written entirely by hand in special calligraphy, traditionally written in specialized style of Japanese calligraphy called sumo moji.
I need you to share your screens with me. Go to your email so I can see if you have shared these questions with her before, Because this reeks of a corruption.
You really have that little faith in me.
We need to drain the swamp. This reeks of corruption. I don't care. For
I
this.
love how sore of a loser you are.
Right. Just face it. I'm better at trivia than you are.
Ooh, no, don't you f***ing say that. No.
Donnie, I'm sorry.
It's okay. There's plenty of opportunities to dethrone the queen.
Mm-hmm.
I think it makes it more fun, you know.
If the day ever comes when you finally get your hands on the daddy medallion, think of what a sweet day it will be. But until then.
But not today. Yeah.
All right. Thank you, everyone, for listening to episode 213 of Gamers Week Podcast. And a big thank you to the Retro Game Club Podcast, Love Retro BTW, Pixel Pond Production Company, and Absolutely the Best Podcast, A Work in Progress, for sponsoring this episode. Don't forget to check out their links in the show notes. If you want to connect with Gamers Week, follow us on Twitter and Blue Sky at Gamers Week PC. Watch us right here on Twitch at twitch.tv/Gamers Week Podcast, where we will record live every Wednesday at 8:30 Central Time. Email us at gamersweekpodcast@gmail.com. Visit our merch store at gamers-week-podcast.creator-spring.com, or if you want to do it the easy way, follow the link in the show notes. And last but not least, join us on Patreon at patreon.com/gamersweek. Finally, since you made it all the way to the end of this episode, please leave us a rating and a review to let us know how we did. We really do value your feedback. And while you're there, consider subscribing on iTunes, Spotify, or your podcast platform of choice.
That's fine.
It's gonna be okay, man. It's gonna be okay.
It's the same breathing that Ryan and I will need when we have to poop out the cactus.
That's right.
You guys poop it out the cacti, and I'm just sitting here just shaking in anger.
Then you got the middle.
I feel like that will make you feel a lot better, though, once you're witnessing that.
Yeah. Your pain is my pleasure.
That checks out.
With that being said.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you guys all
everybody.
for stopping by. Really appreciate everybody who joined the live stream here tonight. We appreciate all the great, fantastic comments and the commentary. So keep coming back. We love this stuff.
Yes.
And next Monday, we're doing an uncut. So if you are a patron, next Monday, we're doing a live stream gameplay.
It's Memorial Day.
Next Monday, we're not doing because it's Memorial Day.
Yeah.
Next Monday, do your own thing because we will be too.
Yeah, do whatever you want. All right, that'll be it for us. If you are in the U.S., have a very happy and fun and safe Memorial Day. Everybody else, have a fun Monday. We will see you back next Wednesday for episode 214, and we will talk to you there.
Good night.
Have a good night, everyone.
Bye. Did I just hear him fart?
I don't know.
I heard a...
You might have farted then.
Ryan, did you fart?
No, why?
Oh, I thought I heard a...
Nope.
Okay.
I think
Just
he
checking.
farted and he just doesn't want us to know about it again.
No, I would own that.
Like, hell yeah, it farted.
I mean, I was away over there. If I farted and you heard it, like that would be
It's a hell of a mic.
right.
You'd have to register a weapon like that.
It's a weapon of mass destruction. Welcome to Gamers Week Uncut.
Welcome to Gamers Week Uncut.
Welcome to Gamers Week Uncut, Patrons with Benefits. This is the unscripted, patron-only bonus cast with less editing and more dirty jokes. We don't know where the conversation will go, but we're sure it will be weird.
This fish just went right on my nipple, and I'm just like,
I Google Street Fighter 6. The first search result that comes up is people think they can see Ryu's dick in the Street Fighter 6 reveal.
Listen up here, kids. You're not going to want to get one of those VD-STDs things, right? Make it fall off. When you go, grab a pro. You'll be doing it for America.
that was perfect.
If you want to hear weekly episodes of our patron-only bonus cast, join us at patreon.com/gamersweek.